Good morning, brothers and sisters. Children of the Most High God, our Father. He's up and ready to speak to us this morning by His grace and by His permission. Now we know the Bible starts in Genesis. I think that's the first book in the Bible from what we know. But today, I want to talk to you before Genesis. Now, I was going to come to you on Thursday. Thursday is the birthday of my brother. He's a very, very special birthday. It ain't like Christmas. He ain't got no flying reindeers and no elves and all that there delivering presents in one night. That's a lie. This brother ain't got no rabbits laying chicken eggs. Talking about he rose on the third day or the third Sunday. That's a lie. Jesus didn't rise on the third Sunday because Jesus was never crucified. They've been lying to you, just like they've been lying to you about this Caucasian Jesus that you've been following for years. See, but I want to save that to Thursday because I want to speak about our beautiful brother that God sent to save us that you've been calling a hater for all these years. Because why? You've been following that Caucasian Jesus. That's not mentioned nowhere in the holy books. But we'll say that for Thursday because we're gonna do a little history on our brother as far as what I know it by the permission of my father. But today we're gonna read out of the Quran, the introduction. And I'm gonna let you see the title. So bear with me a little bit. Before Genesis. So let's see what happened before Genesis. And it's a big one, so it's gonna probably be a part 2, maybe a part 3. But I got all the time in the world to be with my brothers and sisters, believing brothers and sisters. All right, and it reads, it all begins billions of years ago when one of God's high-ranking creatures, God's with an S, high-ranking creatures, Satan, developed a super purist idea that he could run a dominion as an independent God besides God. This challenge to God with an S, absolute authority, was not only blasphemy, the ability to be a God, and that there is much more to Godhood than he realized. Now Satan talking about he could be an independent God, not realizing he can't control the weather. He can't make the sun rise. He can't water the earth to make the plants grow. See, he got besides himself. Let's keep reading. It was the ego arrogance, augmented by arrogance, that led Satan to believe that he could take care of a dominion as a God. It runs out without disease, mercy, war, accident, and chaos. I'm gonna go and read that again. That led Satan to believe that he could take care of a dominion as a God and run it without disease, mercy, war, accident, and chaos. See, Satan thought he could do all that by himself. And ever since he tried, that's all we've been having. Chaos. Chaos. The vast majority of God's, with an S, creatures disagreed with Satan. Yet, the many egotistic MINORITR majority that agreed with Satan to various extent were in the billions. So it was more than a billion agreed that Satan had this power to do that. So that lets you know that we are not alone. Thus, a profound dispute erupted within the heavenly community. 39:69. That was Surah is saying. The rebels, with an S, unjustifiable challenge to God with an S, absolute authority, was met and resolved in the most efficient manner. This is how God handled it. This is how God handled Satan with his thoughts. After giving the rebels sufficient chances to denounce their claim. See, that's what God getting us to do now. Denounce our claim. Come back to Allah. Stop believing in Christmas. You know it's a lie. Reindeers don't fly. Stop believing in Easter. You know rabbits don't lay no damn eggs. Come on, man. And that white Caucasian Jesus, the Bible describes who God sent. It's easy now to know that God sent a black man. Now, you might not know who that man is, but God sent a black man. And submit to him. God gave the rebels a chance to denounce their claim and submit to him. He's doing it right now. He's giving all of us a chance to come back to him. God, it's going to come a time where he's not going to accept your repentment. So you're going to wait too late and the door's going to be closed. Everybody who didn't come to God in time, you will be out of time. God decided to exile the hardcore rebel. Exile means kick him out. The hardcore rebel on a spaceship called Earth. Let's read that again. God decided to exile the hardcore rebels on a spaceship called Earth. So now we here on Earth, we was the hardcore rebels. We disagreed with Allah wholeheartedly. Y'all going to church all these years talking about y'all saved. Saved from what? Your Savior, you're calling him a hater. So who gonna save you? If you ain't being saved by Farrakhan and the teaching of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, you're not saved. You're not saved from anything. You're going to be the first ones to hit the hellfire. What you saved from? You saved from paradise. Let's change that. You are saved from reaching paradise. That's what you saved from. So now, this planet we call Earth is a spaceship designed for Allah, for the wicked people, including me here with y'all. But I'm not answerable to none of y'all. I'm not responsible for none of y'all. See, you can't tell me you could be in the world but not of the world. Now, you can't tell me that. Can't tell me that. Can't tell me that. And give them yet another chance to redeem themselves. God, he given us another chance to redeem ourselves on this spaceship called Earth. Alhamdulillah. This information is not in your books. It's not in your book. We gave Moses the book to go down and get your people, Moses' people, out of the darkness and bring them into the light. I'm doing my job. If you don't want the light, hey, so be it. Ain't no composure in this. Ain't no force in this. You got to come willingly to God. Ain't nobody trying to force you to do nothing. We just trying to tell you, because you didn't read, Satan tricked you to believing in a Caucasian God that don't exist. And now because you went for that, everybody that God sent to save you, you killed them, or you mocked them, or you got rid of them, or you won't listen to them. Alhamdulillah. We'll talk about the Savior on Thursday, on his birthday, that you've been calling a hater. Silly fools, man. Alhamdulillah. Wake up, black man. Wake up, Adam. This is Judah. It's time for us to rise. Come on, brother. Let's stick together. Let's do it. Let's do this, man. We got to do this. Because if we don't do this, all of us going, well, I ain't going to say all of us. I'm going to relieve myself of that. Going to the hellfire. Because I'm not responsible or answerable to none of y'all. Part 2.